Hello and welcome. You are on day 2 of the 21-day dating challenge, and I'm really excited that you've come along and you're joining me for this particular session. This particular session is actually going to be really short and sweet. If you've not watched the other videos in the series, then I would strongly recommend that you do go and watch them. There will be a link up here on YouTube so you can actually go and check those out. Now, the reasons why I recommend that you go and watch those videos first is that it will just give you a little bit more background information. And so what is the 21-day dating challenge? Really, it's an opportunity for you to level up your dating life. I imagine that you're here because you're struggling with dating in some way or other. And on Sunday was really the kickoff day, introducing you to what this challenge is all about. And yesterday was the day 1 of the challenge, where I gave you a specific assignment. Again, check out the video if you want to see what that is. But the reason for having a specific assignment each day throughout the challenge is to really get you to do the necessary work to completely change the way that you have approached dating up until now. And what you will find, obviously, is that the actions or the activities that you have participated in or not participated in so far have given you the results that you currently have, which is probably not to your liking. And that's why this challenge exists. Today, what I'd like to invite you to do is to meet 5 brand new men. Now, you might say, well, Hannah, I haven't met any men. Okay, well, you know what? Today's the day, or this week rather, because obviously it's a good idea to stretch it throughout the rest of the week. And your challenge today is to meet 5 new men this week. Now, you don't necessarily need to go on a date with them this week, but you need to engage with them so that they actually find out a little bit about you and they want to explore the connection even further. So you can choose to meet them online or you can choose to meet them offline. It's entirely up to you. But what I want to invite you to do is at the end of the week to post your results in the private Telegram group. And the reason for that is because obviously having a group or having a tribe of other people who are going through a similar challenge to yourself and getting support and accountability from them will really help to encourage you and to inspire you when you see other people performing. Now, I'm not saying that you should compare yourselves with others, but it's just another way of inspiring you. When you see other people doing it, you too should normally be inspired. Think about the 4-minute mile, I think it was, when Roger Bannister first accomplished that feat. Now, there had been, I'm sure, hundreds of other people who had tried up until that point, but none of them had succeeded. But at the time when he succeeded, guess what happened? Loads more people achieved that goal of doing the mile under 4 minutes. And that's why I really want to encourage you to put your results in the private Telegram group, because really it will just confirm or reaffirm to others that this actually works. Now, let me tell you a little bit of a very, very short story about a personal thing that happened to me. This was back in November when I decided I was not getting the results that I had expected from dating. And I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. I made a decision that I was going to be actively dating once the UK had lifted lockdown. And I did go out on a few dates, and then I don't know what happened. Stuff got in the life got in the way. And we got to November and I looked at my results, because it's always a good idea to review any actions or activities that you put in place. And I got to November and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, how did I get to November and not have a date every week? Or how did I get to November and not be dating multiple men, like having really good quality men in my rotation? And so what that did was it really forced me to look inside of myself at what I had specifically been doing. And I have to admit, I wasn't doing very much at that point in time. I'd gone out on a few ad hoc dates here and there, but I don't think I had taken it as seriously as I ought to have taken it, considering the goal and the plans that I put in place earlier on in the year. And that's, again, another reason why I want to encourage you to put your results in the private group, because that will really inspire others. Now, Middle of November, I set myself a target. And the target I set for myself when I decided I needed to level up my own dating life, the target I set myself was I need to meet at least 7 men in 7 days. That was the goal I set for myself. And you know what's really exciting about that is that in week 1, I actually met 8 new men. I know. It's because I was intentional. In week 2, I think I met 9 new men from memory. But fast forward to day 30, because I did this for 30 days, because I was obviously supporting and coaching other women at the same time. So I decided to run it for a full 30 days. In that 30-day period, I scheduled 37 brand new video calls with men that I'd met online. I think I'd met one man face to face, but 37 online dates in 30 days, ladies. Now, you might think, how on earth did you do that? Well, the way that I did it is I actually sent initially, so there were some men that I was speaking to or communicating with, and I sent them a message. If you want a copy of the message that I sent, leave a note below and I'll happily share it with you. Now, the other thing that I did was I was then really started to level up my dating. Now, how did I do that? So I did a few things. Number one, I consistently went on the apps every morning for minimum of sort of like 5 to 15 max, swiping right, swiping a lot of lefts, swiping more lefts than swiping rights. So that is initiating the conversation or initiating the communication. Listen, some coaches will say, let the man pursue you. Listen, when it comes to dating online, you have got to be proactive. Now, I'm not saying that you should be pursuing men. And hey, men, if you're listening, in my world, usually the man does the hunting. Listen, I didn't make up these rules. That's generally how it has been in nature. Please don't comment below to tell me that there are some animals in nature where the woman does the pursuing. I know, but anyway, generally men do the initial pursuing because, and here's the thing. What happened to me was that I would initiate a lot of those conversations. However, that would be my invitation to the men that I'm reaching out to say, hey, look, I'm interested. If you're interested, let's play. And that's how you hand the baton back to the man. And if he's interested, he will pursue you and he will arrange a call, or it might be that you initiate the call. It doesn't actually matter who initiates the call. But if a man wants to lead this connection, let him. If you want to lead it, go ahead, but just with caution is what I would say to you. But again, like I said, these are some specific things that I did that got me to where I wanted to be. And the other thing that I did was I made sure that while I was having conversations with these new men that I was meeting, literally every single call, my first call has to be a video call, ladies, if you're meeting these men online. I will say this again and again and again. Please do not waste your time on endless hours chatting on the phone with some guy who's really nice and has good chatter. Please don't do it, ladies. You're wasting your time. You need to get them on a video call. And I think I did mention this in a previous video. Get them on a video call, arrange to meet them face to face. And then that way you can make a conscious and conscientious decision about whether you want to meet them again, about whether they actually meet your criteria and whether you're attracted to them. So this week, ladies, I'd like to invite you to just meet 5. Listen, if you surpass that and you meet 10, all well and good. But it's now time to start putting into place your intention with action. And so 5 new men, that's all I'm asking for this week. Like I said, when I did it, I met 7 in week 1 because I was really intentional about it. And as I said, I was swiping sort of like 5 to 15 minutes every single morning, literally every single morning. And then again, allow 15 minutes in the afternoon to do similar things or follow up if you know that you're arranging a date. And then in the evening, again, you can dedicate 15 minutes to 15 to 30 minutes. So that's a maximum of an hour that you're dedicating to your dating life. And that's just online. Because remember, if you're going out and you're going to networking events, business conferences, or you're going to the gym or the park or the supermarket, these are other opportunities where you can smile and wave to men so that they can engage with you. So please remember that these options are also available to you. So ladies, this is your assignment for today of day 2 of the 21-day dating challenge. Go out, meet 5 new men, and post the results in the private Telegram group. Let me see if there's any questions for me. One moment. Let me see. I can't see any on YouTube. Let me quickly check Facebook. Bear with me. If there are no questions, it's all good. It's all good. Because it just means that no one's listening live, which is fine. Bear with me. I can't actually see if there are any questions in Facebook. But anyway, if you do have any questions and I haven't been able to answer your question either in this video or in previous videos or in future videos, then just pop a question down below and I will come to it, and I'll either answer it with a video, or it might be that actually it's going to be covered throughout the 21-day dating challenge, or I'll respond below. But anyway, thanks so much indeed for watching. Remember to subscribe to Dating Kickstart on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.